Hello and welcome to my Weekly Geekery, the show in which I talk about what's been going on in my geeky world over the past 7 days. I don't have much news this week, so I thought that instead today I'd have a bit of a Christmas special. I'm going to talk about some things that are on over the next couple of weeks, which I'm looking forward to and that I think you might enjoy. Most of these things are BBC things. This is not intentional. I do watch things on ITV and Channel 4 especially, it's just they're not on over the Christmas period. So if you're wondering if this is also a BBC special, it isn't really, but a BBC special has kind of naturally occurred. So firstly, the BBC radio adaptation of Neil Gaiman's Stardust is on this weekend. There are 2 episodes. The first is today at 2:30pm on Radio 4, and the second is tomorrow, the 18th of December at 3pm. The episodes are also being repeated on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day at 9pm. And even better, both episodes are on the BBC iPlayer worldwide, so I will put a link below if you would like to listen to them. It is adapted by Dirk Maggs, and the cast includes Sophie Rundle, Matthew Beard, Sanjeev Bhaskar and Charlotte Riley. The radio adaptations of Neil Gaiman's books are always so good, so I'm looking forward to this one. Secondly, the 2-part Christmas special of Last Tango in Halifax is on Monday the 19th and Tuesday the 20th of December, both at 9pm on BBC One. These episodes involve Caroline moving house and an Amdram production of Blithe Spirit, and I'll put a link to a trailer below. A Christmas special of Sensate is being released on Netflix on the 23rd of December. I didn't know about this until this morning. Sensate doesn't strike me as a show that would have a Christmas special, but it does, apparently, and it's a lovely surprise. I will again put a link to a trailer below. After this 2-hour-long special, the second season of the show, which will consist of 10 episodes, will arrive on Netflix in May. Now on to Christmas Day. Firstly, at 4:45pm on BBC One, we have The Great British Bake Off. This 2-part episode features 4 previous contestants competing in festive challenges. The second part is on Boxing Day at 7pm, and these are the last ones on the BBC, so they're the last ones with Mel and Sue, Mary Berry and Paul Hollywood together. After that, we have the Doctor Who Christmas special at 5:45pm on BBC One. This is the only episode this year, and it features Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, with Matt Lucas as Nardole, and they team up with Justin Chatwin's superhero and Charity Wakefield's journalist. Again, I will put a link to a trailer below. And then the Christmas special of Call the Midwife is on at 8pm on BBC One. This involves the midwives from Nanata's house going to South Africa to help at a clinic. And now finally for Christmas Day, something a bit different in a sea of Christmas specials. King Lear is on BBC 4 at 7pm. This is Talawa Theatre Company's production of the Shakespeare play, recorded at the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester. I heard about this when it was on stage and it sounds good. It stars Don Warrington as Lear and also features Reiki Iola and Alfred Enoch. Do check that out if you can, it could be good. I'm looking forward to it. And now returning to the sea of Christmas specials, the Christmas special of Outnumbered is on Boxing Day at 10pm on BBC One. It's been a long time since we've checked in with the Brockman, so I'm actually really looking forward to this Christmas special. Sort of my favourite type of Christmas special. The one that isn't just a festive episode of a series, but is a one-off return for a series which hasn't been on for a while. The new series of John Finnemore's Souvenir programme begins on Tuesday the 27th of December at 6:30pm on BBC Radio 4. I love this show so much, it's very funny and I'm looking forward to having it back. Also, as a radio show, it will be available worldwide, so I will put a link below. The Christmas special of Inside Number 9 is on Tuesday the 27th of December at 10pm on BBC 2. I've talked about Inside Number 9 before. It's a bit like Black Mirror in that it is inventive and surprising and different. This episode is called The Devil of Christmas, and I will put a link to a trailer below. It features Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith as always, and this episode also includes Jessica Raine, Rula Lenska and Derek Jacobi. And finally, Charlie Brooker's 2016 Wipe is on Thursday the 29th of December at 9pm on BBC 2. This is Brooker's traditional look back at news stories from the past year, and I have no idea how he's going to manage to cover 2016 in an hour, but there we go. So yeah, those are a bunch of things I'm looking forward to over the Christmas period. Some of them are specific Christmas things, some of them are not. If you have any TV or radio related things you are looking forward to over the Christmas period, I would love to hear about them as well. This has been my Weekly Geekery.